Sometimes the loneliest place isn't an empty room. It's a crowded one where everyone is talking, laughing, and connecting, while something inside you quietly whispers, "I don't belong here." You can be surrounded by people who care about you and still feel strangely far away from all of them. And the hardest part is that you may not even know exactly why. Emotional disconnection is not always about having no friends, avoiding people, or disliking social interaction. Sometimes it comes from something much quieter, the feeling that nobody truly understands the way you experience the world. You might have people to text, people to meet, and people who know your name, yet still feel like there is an invisible wall between your inner world and everyone else. That wall often becomes stronger when you learn to filter yourself. Maybe you have an opinion, but you keep it quiet because you don't want to be judged. Maybe something deeply bothers you, but instead of explaining it, you simply say, "I'm fine." Maybe you have interests, fears, emotions, or parts of your personality that rarely come out because somewhere along the way, you learned that being completely yourself could make people uncomfortable or make them leave. And the strange thing is, people may still see you as social, friendly, or perfectly normal. You laugh when everyone laughs, you respond to messages, you participate in conversations, you sit with friends and appear completely present, but internally, you may feel like you're watching the entire interaction from behind glass. You are there physically, but emotionally, you are somewhere else. Overthinking can make this experience even more complicated. Some people process their emotions internally for hours, replaying conversations, analyzing small changes in tone, and trying to understand feelings that are difficult to put into words. Their inner world may be incredibly active, yet when someone asks, "What's wrong?" they suddenly have no idea how to explain it, not because they don't understand themselves, but because translating an entire emotional experience into a few sentences can feel almost impossible. This is why someone can receive 10 messages from friends and still feel disconnected. The conversations might be friendly, but they never reach anything beneath the surface. Everyone is talking, but nobody's really revealing themselves. You might enjoy the jokes, respond to the memes, and still secretly wish someone would ask the question that actually matters: what's really going on inside you? For some people, connection has never been about being around more people. It has been about feeling emotionally safe enough to stop performing. They want honesty, vulnerability, meaningful conversations. They want to feel accepted without constantly calculating which version of themselves will be easiest for others to accept. And when that kind of connection is missing, being surrounded by people can somehow make the emptiness more noticeable. Past experiences can also teach the mind to stay guarded. Repeated rejection, betrayal, disappointment, exclusion, or simply feeling misunderstood can gradually create emotional self-protection. You may stop expecting people to understand you, so you stop explaining yourself. You may pull away before someone has the chance to disappoint you. Eventually, the distance becomes automatic, even around people who might actually be safe. But there is an important difference between healthy solitude and emotional disconnection. Enjoying your own company, needing quiet, or preferring a small circle does not mean something is wrong with you. Introversion is not a problem that needs fixing. The deeper issue is when you genuinely want closeness, yet something inside you keeps preventing it, and that distance does not have to be permanent. Sometimes connection begins with something surprisingly simple: allowing one safe person to see a little more of the real you. Not everything at once, just one honest thought, one uncomfortable feeling, one part of yourself you usually hide. Because maybe the problem was never that you were surrounded by too few people. Maybe you were surrounded by people while rarely feeling truly seen. And there is a profound difference between being noticed and being understood, between being included and feeling that you belong. Sometimes, the moment you stop asking, "How do I become someone people will accept?" and start asking, "Who can I safely be myself around?" is the moment real connection finally has somewhere to begin.